Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we are talking 90 Day Love in Paradise Season 3 Episode 8. Mama said knock you out. So yeah, this was really a knockout in this episode. We gotta get right on to it. Before I get into the number one couple, let me just get to the rest. I'm gonna start with Carlos and Valentine. So a couple weeks ago, we seen Carlos and Valentine break up. They're just not getting along. They're worried about Carlos's friend Michelle coming to the wedding, and they're arguing about someone who probably doesn't even know that they're arguing about them, and who's not even thinking 1 minute about it. I cannot stand when couples do this. This happened to me before. We are arguing over somebody that really is irrelevant. I mean, relevant but irrelevant, in our lives. Like this, like I remember arguing with one of my exes about somebody who I worked with who didn't really give a two hoots about either one of us, and who had a partner as well. So I don't understand why this is such a big deal for Carlos and Valentine. I mean, I understand Valentine's concerns because, Carlos is bisexual and, he's had relations with this girl and stuff. But if Carlos really loves Valentine, that should be it. So this episode, Valentine was video chatting with his mom, and he said that, right now the wedding's canceled. The mom said she's upset that it happened, but she was going to be there to support him. When he was at a young age, Valentine said that his mom disowned him for a while because of that. And she, it took years for her to come around. And, she was really supportive when he said that they broke up, and she was actually looking forward to walking him down the aisle and stuff and everything. She says, with Carlos being a young man and probably has a little feelings for this girl, there's a little maturity thing going on there. So, that's just that. That was all we basically seen. Me personally, I still think they get married. I still think they're going to get married. Mark my word, they're still going to be married. I don't think it's over between Carlos and Valentine. I just don't think so. So yeah, that was Carlos and Valentine. Next couple I'm going to talk is April and Valentine. So, I don't know, this couple confuses me a little bit because, April, she's this doctor, really successful. She got this guy from the DR. She goes to his family's house. And, April's a big germaphobe. She has all these cleaners, all these Clorox and wipes and everything to clean everything. And some of the cleaning supplies, Valentine's family didn't know what they were, so they were spraying it on their hands and stuff and everything. She's like, no, it's not for your hands like that. You have to spray it and wipe it down and everything. So there was a big barbecue dinner or whatever that they had. And, with April being a germaphobe, she was just really OCD about it the whole time. She's saying that the language barrier is pretty tough, but we realize that Valentine's brother and sister speaks English, but Valentine don't. So she's frustrated with that because she feels like he didn't try hard enough, and now she's second guessing everything. So Valentine finally arrives back to his mother's house because he had to go do some things, and he arrives back, and April tells him that she needs to go to the bathroom. Well, he takes her up to the bathroom, and in the DR, you kind of in some places you have to take a bucket and pour water down the toilet for it to flush and everything. And April said that she went 8 hours without having to without using the bathroom, and she couldn't go, and she said she's gonna have to wait longer. Now, here's my thing about that: if you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand April being a germaphobe. I'm not knocking that, but you know, like in the DR, like she thought that the DR where he was staying at was like some kind of luxury place when it's not. Use the bathroom. Don't be rude. Use the bathroom. Don't hold 8 hours and be rude. Like Valentine is frustrated with April because like he feels like she's disrespecting his culture and everything, like not wanting to live in poverty, which I understand, but like not wanting to pee, bringing all these cleaning supplies, everything, and it's just he feels offended, because that stuff is normal in the DR. It may not be that normal here, but that stuff is normal to them down there and stuff. Now, another YouTuber said they might have not ate the food. You could take it with the food. You could take it or leave it, but with the bathroom thing, and that toilet wasn't that nasty. That toilet wasn't that nasty, so she could have easily used the bathroom. And now, if it was like a real nasty toilet, then I would see her point. But that toilet was not nasty, at least from my viewpoint of it. It wasn't. So I don't know. They're not. I don't see any spark. April's really, really successful, but she's giving me really like bougie vibes with it. Like I don't know. She's giving me Danielle vibes of Danielle Johan, like putting herself above him a little bit and everything. But I don't know. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of them. So yeah, that was April and Valentine. Next couple I want to talk is Jessica and Juan. So Jessica's pregnant. I mentioned in last week's video that she had her baby. Last week she told the kids, and one of the kids started crying. And so in this episode, it's kind of continuation of that. The kids started crying, but Juan, I give Juan credit for this. He stepped up and went up to the kids and like, hey, we're all gonna be a family. I love you guys. We're all gonna be a family, and I need you guys' help, okay? Basically, and he calmed the kids down. So I give Juan credit for that. So yeah, so kudos to Juan for that. Now we also know that Jessica's friend had also joined the trip. And she wanted to have a little chat with Juan about them cheating allegations. Well, because apparently when Juan was on another cruise, he met another girl, and he like spent some time with her later on a little bit. He says he didn't cheat, but I don't know. Well, Jessica's friend was like, well, that girl's friend, I got in contact with that girl's friend, and she said you did this, this, and that. And he's saying it's not true, this, and that, and she thinks he's lying and stuff. And she's just like, I'm here to make sure you don't do that again. And he's just like, okay, whatever, basically. Now, somebody said this best. A lot of the girlfriends, like just in life, they will put themselves in someone else's relationship, like to really try to sabotage. Now, this girl's not as, I don't see it that bad with her as we seen back on the other way with Jen and Rishi with Jen's friends. But I do if that girl always tags along on the vacations, then it's one thing. But she said that it's not going to be good if you cheat again. Okay, yeah, it may not be good for Jessica and Juan, but it don't matter with me, her and him, basically. So yeah, it's whatever. That's whatever. So I'm curious to see how that plays out. But I seen on Instagram last week Jessica did have her baby. So congratulations to her. And the last couple I want to talk is Scott and Lydia. So they broke up last week. Scott cannot handle the language barrier, and now all of a sudden he has feelings for his ex, Colombian girl. So this episode, he comes out and he breaks up with Lydia. Lydia asked to meet him to discuss it one more time. She has one of the producers to be a translator, and they talk, and he's still like, she's mad because he lied, and she said, do not come here if you still have feelings or talking about another girl and stuff. And, he's just like, I didn't know that the feelings would come back. It just came all randomly or whatever. And, he was thinking like it's maybe this is God's creation to say, no, we can't be together because the internet's not working. Our phones are not working here to communicate that well. And he was just like, I can't do it. All of a sudden, in the hotel, here comes Lydia's daughter, Nicole. Nicole comes in and just went ham. She said that you made my mom to be like a clown, this, and that. You're not a good man. All my suspicions of you. And apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, Scott is a friend of Nicole's boyfriend, Alejandro. So, and Nicole and Alejandro have like a tumultuous relationship themselves. So, I can see, now I'm starting to see certain things. And, Nicole was just basically cussing him out and everything. And he was like, Nicole, can I speak? And then he just like stormed off in life. Like, you could talk all the crap you want about me. I don't care. I'm over it. This, and that, and everything. Nicole was upset because she was like, first her dad, and now Scott. And, she just wants her mom to find love. And yeah, and that's good that you're looking after your mom. But then, girl came in hot. She came in hot. So, yeah, it was pretty wild. But, Lydia and Scott, yeah, I just couldn't get a read on them because it was just goofy with me. That's just goofy. And I couldn't take them seriously, so... Yeah, that was basically it for Love in Paradise. We didn't see Jordan and Everton and Matthew and Anna. Hopefully to see them next week. Actually, those couples are the more couples I'm more intrigued by than the four that we have or this episode because like their storylines are more interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens next. But I'm really hoping Carlos and Valentine do get married. I do want to see that. Like I said, I really don't think it's over between Carlos and Valentine. I think they're gonna work it out. I'm glad Lydia and Scott are done. I hope I don't see them again. Like, I'm glad they're done. It was just there's just no way. Jessica won. They're the power couple in this season. They are the power couple. And April and Valentine, not a fan either. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I always keep dreading Married at First Sight. I might do it after tonight's episode. I think it's the last episode, finally, of this Nashville season. It's been like a long 23 weeks. It's been 23 episodes of this season, and I'm just ready for the Nashville season to be over and get ready for the Denver season. So we'll just prepare for that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys once again, and I'll see y'all either tomorrow or on Sunday when we do Before the 90 Days again. So love you guys. Have a great day.